Alrighty, folks. Here we have the first match out of a potential 5 between the two top teams in this division of NECC Rocket League. We've got USM v Bentley. Bentley is currently 4-0. USM is currently 3-1. Let's see how this turns out. We're starting off very quick here from both teams. Both teams not wanting to give up that early goal, but just as offensive for both so far. We're going to see Lucas come here. He's going to get a pass to Dan, but Dan's just a bit too forward, and he's not going to be able to get to it. Bentley's going to go on the counterattack. That's a good pass there, but Darian's on the backboard for Lucas. That's going to bang that. Good, nice save there by Bentley. Dan into the corner wall. Lucas a little bit too short, doesn't have the boost. That's going to be over Darian, sent in by Bentley. Dan doing his little bit slow defense there. Miscue there. Couldn't get it on net from Bentley. Lucas is now on the counterattack. Can he beat the man? Yes, he can, and that is going to get the scoring started for tonight. Lucas starts off with a breakaway goal for USM. USM going to go up 1-0 in this opening match. You see Darian here go up. Dan's up. Blocked by Sky. Rico now up in the air. He's going to send it in the left corner. Rico on the wall to Sky, and that's going to be a goal for Bentley. Bentley not taking any chances. Getting the goal early. Even the score. A little bit miscue there from USM. Couldn't find the comms. Dan wasn't there. Didn't find the defense. Let's see how they respond to this. Darian, short kickoff straight to Lucas in the corner. Lucas gets it up high. Darian's got the boost. Can he get the goal? Yes, he can. A good 50 there from Lucas. Darian gets just enough of a touch on it to get it over one and through the other. That is nicely done. That is indeed nicely done by Darian to get USM's second goal of the game, putting them back up by 1. 3:15 left to go. We see Lucas on the left wall. Passes it out mid. No one's there, but Dan gets a 50. Out to Sky. Darian is there to block it. Another Darian block. Dan and Lucas go for it. A little miscomm there from USM. Didn't want the double commit there. That's going to allow Bentley to even the score yet again. We've only got 3 minutes left in this game, and it has already been 4 goals. So if that's any indication, then this is going to be a very tight and very exciting series. Dan up the right wall. Midnight's going to block him. Darian's going to get a little bit of a chase. Sky gets over him. Straight down to Lucas. Sky doesn't have the touch. That's a shot from MD. MD Invincible with the 3rd goal. Lucas wishes he could have gotten that 50 back because that wasn't what he was hoping for. USM's down 3-2, 2.5 left to go. Will they be able to get this 3rd goal? Lucas misses a shot out wide. Dan's there to recover. Gets off the corner. Goes back off the corner. Lucas there with no boost. He's going. Lucas gets the boost in the corner. Darian there. Almost gets the Doomsy. Can't reel it in though. Dan out past mid. And Darian's there. He's just going at the ball wherever he sees it. He's just a monkey flying around the pitch right now. Gets the boost in the corner. Cuts rotation, but that's a perfect cut. Lucas wasn't nearly as close. And that's going to get Darian his 2nd goal of the series. That's going to even up 3-3, 2:15 left to go. It's in the corner for Bentley. Dan's up. He's going to send it back. Can he get a second touch? No, he can't, but Darian's there back into the corner. He's going to get a 50 past Bentley. Rico into the corner. Darian's on his tail. Gets a big 50 into the opposite corner. Darian's still there, being a menace. Bumping. Trucking everyone. Gets a 50 in the right corner. Over Lucas by Bentley. Sky with a touch. Up high by Darian. That's a shot. Darian, what a save off the bar. Darian's everywhere right now. 50 there by Dan. Little dump and chase there by Darian. Sends it off to the sidewall. Gets a little 50 up there. Dan's up. Darian is back up. So is Dan. Second touch denied. And that's going to be open. I mean, we're seeing a lot of offense. We're definitely seeing a lot of offense, but it's just back and forth this entire game. How it's 4-3 Bentley. A minute 16 left to go. Let's see what USM can do this time. Darian sends it wide. Straight to Lucas. Dumps it in the corner. Gets a second touch to Dan. Out, big out. Darian, soft touch on the wall. Over Lucas. Dan and Darian are there. They get the group cleared. Dan's there to keep up with it. Darian, big clear left to Lucas. Bentley's there to intercept it. Dan's going to take a shot. Gets blocked. Darian's got no boost in net. Sends it high. Can't get the second touch. USM doing what they can to defend. They've only got one. Bentley's only got one up. Lucas can't hit the shot. Bentley now on the counter attack. Darian in the corner. A demo by Lucas. He's going to take control of the ball. It gets around him. Back into USM's defensive zone. To Dan, doing a little dribble. Darian now doesn't have any boost. Now he picks up the boost. Off the left wall for Lucas. Bit too high and too right. Who can get there? Dan's going to challenge. He gets a shot. A little bit too wide on the corner. 0 seconds. And that's going to be game one. Bentley taking a very close game one. And that's going to put them up 1-0. And we are going to take a timeout here. We'll be back with game two in just a moment. And short break is over. We are back for game two. Let's hope this goes a little bit more in USM's favor this time. Very close game one. 4-3 final score. That's game one. That's going to put Bentley up 1-0. Let's see how USM responds. Lucas to Darian up the right side. Darian still got a little bit of boost. Plays it soft. He gets a 50. Can't get it in. Bentley now on the counterattack. Lucas driving around, waiting for a good touch. Dan's going to take it. He's going to take it up. Gets around one. Can he get around another? He cannot. Laps up with the dribble. Lucas in the corner picks up the big boost. Can he get a clear? Gets a 50, and that is going to be a clear. Dan's going to follow that. Dan into the right wall, gets another 50. Up high. Can he get around everyone? Darian sends it into the right corner. Lucas with a big bang. Lucas going way high. Misread it there. The lapse is going to clear. Is Darian there? Darian is there. Another big clear on USM's back wall. Dan's going to take this. Gets a 50 in the left corner. Lapse is there. Darian, big 50. That's left open. Is that going to be in? Can it get in? Can Lucas finish? Yes, he can. And it is going to start off exactly how we started off game one, with Lucas getting a goal on the breakaway, on the open net. Bentley couldn't get enough of a clear, soft clear, right on the goal line. Lucas is there to pick up the pieces. And that's 1-0 to USM within the first minute and a half of this game. Lucas, quick off the gun. Darian's there. He gets a 50. Dan gets a 50. Lucas sends it into the corner. Nice clear by him. Darian back on the left side. Lucas now with boost up the wall. He's going to get that out of the zone in the corner. Around Lucas, that's straight to Darian though. He's going to clear that out, and Lucas does not pick up the boost. Dan now with the 50. He's in a 50. That's a good 50 from Dan. What else can he do? Sends it straight to Lucas. Lucas gets a misflip. Darian, what a good 50 there by Darian. That was a good touch by Emily Invincible. Wow. All right. Straight to Darian though. Gets a shot. That's saved by Laps. It's a good, nice aerial work there from Laps. Lucas gets a pass to Dan, and that's 2-0. That's a little bit different from game 2. Here we go. This is going to be a bit different now. Lucas gets a great pass there to Dan. Darian doing the dirty work in the middle of the net, getting bumps and demos everywhere, and that's going to set USM's goal lead to 2. Heading into the second minute of this game. Dump and chase there by Bentley. Can Darian get around them all? Yes, he can. He slots it in the bottom left. Now it's 3-0 USM. A little bit too much of a dump and chase there. Playing too hard from Bentley. Darian just intercepts it, gets right in front of it, and just charges it right in the bottom left corner. That's 3-0 USM with 2.5 left to go. Already a big improvement from game 1. Bentley trying to do some of their own demos. They get a shot off. It's weak though. Luke gets a shot right into Lucas. Darian going up. He's gonna try and put it top cheese, but he can't get the numbers. Darian's still there, back in the corner. He's now gonna bump even more. Lucas gets a 50. That's gonna send it across field. Dan gets a touch. That's a soft touch. Back in the corner. Lucas is gonna challenge. It's a 50 left for Bentley, but Darian is so fast. He's just going to challenge that. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Now we see a little counterattack here. Nice flip reset from Laps, but Darian is there for the big clear. Bentley has a man back, though. It's going to be a problem. Darian gets another shot. Laps gets a touch. Laps goes for the read. Lucas gets a little bit of a fake. He loves doing those. We're going to see a shot here from Rico. Puts it off. Darian's going to send that into the corner. Dan's going to pinch that, and that's going to be cleared 50 by Darian. Still in USM's defensive zone. Dan's up. He's going to soft clear out to Darian, who's going to push it to the left. Darian gets bumped. Darian gets a big clear now into the left corner, and that's going to be mid. Lucas is going to go for it. Dan's up. Everyone's up for USM. Triple commit. A little bit of a triple commit there, but Darian is back. He's going to boom this. He's going to take his time with it. Sends it up the left wall to Lucas. Gets it off the corner. Can't get much else. And here we go. 2v1 from Dan. And Laps is going to put that off the bottom of the wall. Gets a big bounce up. That's unfortunate for them. Bentley still keeping the attack up. Gets a soft shot from Laps, and that's going to be Bentley's first goal of this game too. Not the touch Lucas wanted exactly, probably not. But still a good shot from Bentley to get there on the board. Only got half a minute left to see how USM responds to this goal. Gets a pass straight up to Darian. He almost hits the angle. Lucas gets a soft shot right into the defense. Darian's there. Shot it right at goal. Gets a round one. Picking up boost. Lucas is going to challenge. Now Dan's going to challenge. Not a whole lot. Soft touch there from Bentley. Darian gets a big 50 up high. Lucas is going to send it down, and that's going to be game 2. USM are going to equalize this series 1-0. That was a highly intensive first game. A highly intensive second game there from USM, and a very good response on their part coming out of game 1. You saw in game 1 how it was just back and forth, back and forth. USM scored one, Bentley scored one. The USM scored another, Bentley scored another. Now the start of this game, USM goes off, rips 3 off in a row unanswered, and Bentley is only able to get 1 before the end of the game. Hopefully we can keep that momentum into game 3, which is coming up right now. And this has now turned into a best of 3 series, essentially, with it being equalized at 1-1, heading us into this game 3. Dan's up early, tries to get a little bit of a shot off, but that's not going to work. Lucas into the corner. A little bit awkward for Darian, but he still gets there nonetheless. Big bang off the left wall for Dan, but can't get that on target. Double commit from Bentley. Lucas is going to get it off the wall. Big 50 from Dan and Lucas. Darian can't get the settle. Dan takes a shot. That's going to be blocked by Darian. And here we go again. We've seen game 1 start off with a goal from Lucas. We've seen game 2 start off with a goal from Lucas. And now history repeats itself. We're going to see game 3 starting off with yet again another goal for Lucas. USM up 1-0. 4.5 left to play. Darian gets a big clear out on the right side. Now Darian's going to demo chase. Lucas is there on the wall. Doesn't get much of a touch, but Darian's there to block it. That's going to leave Dan on the right wall. Back to Darian. A little pass play action. A little bit too high for an offense, but Dan is still there. It gets a miss in the left corner, but that's a back pass. That's going to be blocked by Bentley, but Darian's on the back wall to get it clear. Nice settle by Dan, but gets 50'd. Straight up to Darian. Gets a weak shot off the floor. Dan's up with the clear. Doesn't have much boost. Can he fake out the team? No, he cannot. Lucas up with 10. Off the ceiling. Early ceiling shot. And that's saved by Bentley. Dan trying to get back in time. Gets a good 50 from Darian. Lucas on the top wall. Gets a clear out in the corner. No boost. Gets it over 1 for the moment. Bentley into the right corner. Still in the right corner. Back in the right corner. Lucas off the left, off of the other side. Bentley playing it corner to corner right now. USM getting the good clear. Darian with the demo. But Bentley's on top of it. Laps gets the clear into USM's right defensive side. Dan up with the clear. Gets it over 2 of them. Can't get it around the third. Another big clear here by Lucas. Soft touch by Bentley straight into the lap of Darian. Darian picking the big boost. Almost gets it around the other. And Lucas takes a shot. Doesn't have much boost. Can't get much power on it. Bentley gets it over 1. But Darian is an absolute menace. Lucas in net. Big save there from Lucas. Keeping this a 1-goal game. That's over 1 for Bentley. Lucas takes another shot. Doesn't have any more boost. Darian's back in there in the corner. And Dan is going to send that top cheese. Upper 90. What a pass from Darian. Low boost. Dan's just in the right spot at the right time. Getting that upper 90. Giving USM a 2-0 lead with 2:20 left to go in this third game. What a difference here these second and third games have been for USM. They found something here and they're clicking it right off. Straight up to Darian. Darian can't get up. Laps gets a weak touch. And Lucas is there. Can Darian finish it? Yes, he can. All 3 members of USM have a goal. It's now 3-0. Bentley caught a little bit too over-aggressive, thinking they were going to get by. Intercepted by Darian straight to Lucas. And then Darian finishes it off. 3-0. 2 minutes left to go. Dan gets it by everyone. Bentley on the back wall. Darian's there. Darian 50. What a save by Bentley. Wow. Straight back out to Lucas. Lucas flicks 1. Can't get over another. Darian's the last man standing. He gets it. He gets a 50 enough to get it into the back corner. He gets a touch over 1. Can't get over the other, but Dan is there. So is Lucas. They double commit. Dan into the corner. Darian's ready for it. He goes up. Cleared by Bentley. Rico now on the sidewall. Rico's going to go for it again. Doesn't get the second touch. Is Dan there? Darian is there. Laps now with a touch. Laps now gets the boost. Dan and Lucas trying to get a touch. Lucas with a save. Almost gets a 50 there. Lucas can't control it. Leaves it for Darian. Smart play there by Lucas. Darian can't get it by the last man, but that's going to go straight into Lucas back in the left corner. He's struggling to know what to do with it, but Dan's going to get him out of jail there. Darian all the way to the back wall. He can't put it in the back of the net, though. Quick little shot there. Dan's going to send it off the right wall. And now Bentley's got a counterattack there. Nice save there by Lucas. And a mini pinch straight to Darian to Dan. Lucas now up with it. Can he hit the double? He can't. Bentley was not having that. They did not like that at all. Dan doing what he can, trying to demo. Bentley trying to get a last-second push here, trying to get one on the board. Everyone misses. Darian's there. Will this be a shutout? Bentley off the back wall. Darian's there to the ground. And this will be a shutout. Game 3 goes to USM 3-0, and this is looking very, very good for USM. Going into Game 4 with a 2-1 lead, all they need is one more goal to secure this series. And that could... Actually, I'm not going to say nothing. I'll say it if it happens. I ain't saying nothing. I am not falling victim to any commentator curse. I ain't saying nothing. Not gonna say jack. All we're gonna do is head us into this Game 4. And Darian gonna start USM off good. Big pass into the left corner, but gets a bump, but he can't secure the goal. Darian on a counterattack. Can't get over two defenders. He's left a little bit alone in the backfield. Lucas gets a soft touch. Dan doesn't have much boost, and that's gonna be a good start for Bentley heading into this Game 4. Lucas and Dan, a little bit of a miscue there. Lucas probably not the touch he wanted. And that's going to give Bentley a 1-0 lead heading into this Game 4. Lucas is going to send it straight off to the right for Dan. They won't allow the double tap. And another miscue there from Dan and Lucas. I'm having the same idea. Both of them going up, both of them missing. Dan's going to follow it into the left corner. Dan's still on it. Can he get the clear? He cannot. Back onto the back wall. Lucas gets a touch off the corner. Centered from Rico. Bentley doesn't do anything with it, though. Darian's taking control of it. Back up to Lucas. He's going to send it deep into the corner. Rico's going to clear it right back out of the corner he sent it from. Lucas and Dan love each other this game. That's the third time they've done that. A demo from Bentley. Darian trying to keep it alive. Lucas with another bump. And there's double commit number 4 from the pairing of Dan and Lucas. They love each other this game so far. I want to see a goal from both of them. An assist and a goal from Dan and Lucas. It's got to happen. Bentley up high. Darian with a big clear. And that goes over everyone. Oh, wow. Alrighty. Let's see what happened here. Darian gets a big clear. Rico should have hit it, but he backflips. The #1 sin of any Rocket League player, apart from breaking a Rule 1, is backflipping when you want it to aerial. It's unfortunate for Bentley, but that gets USM level in this game 1-0 with 3 minutes left to go. Dan sends it off the left wall. Lucas gets a touch. Back up to Dan. That's saved by laps of Bentley. Darian, good 50. Another good 50. He's still got boost. He's still up. Can't get another touch. Dan, big clear back in the corner. Darian going for a bump. Can he get it? Can he get the goal? And that's off the bar, off the crossbar, off all the bars imaginable. Lucas trying to do what he can. That's going to send it straight out to Darian. Darian gets a miss. He was going for 50 there. Dan with a nice save there to keep this an even game. Now Lucas here with the clear. Bentley tried to read it, but he couldn't. That's a touch by Lucas. Goes straight to Dan, who's got boost. That's mid, but no one's there. Good clear there by Dan, straight to Lucas. Lucas with a good 50. Off to the opposite side. Darian goes up for it, fakes it for Dan. He gets it mid, but Lucas isn't exactly there. Now he's there. He's going for it. Can he get the second touch? He does not. Darian there needs to save it. Pops it in the opposite corner. Good shot there by Bentley, but saved by Dan. Dan leaves it for Lucas. Lucas doesn't hear it. Bentley sends it to the corner for Darian. Lucas there with the clear. Sends it to Dan. Can Dan get the clear? He gets a little bit of a clear. Nice read there by Darian. Dan trying to take a quick shot, but doesn't have much boost. Can't get the angle on it. And now Lucas is going to push. Then we're going to be up. Darian goes up. He gets a miss. But no one on Bentley's got any boost. Shot there by Laps. Good clear there but from Lucas. Darian on the counterattack. He's got Lucas going for a demo. Can't get the demo. They all go high. Dan sends it off to the right. No one was expecting it. Lucas is there. Will we see it? Ah, dang, misses. Perfect pass by Lucas. That was 100% intended for Dan. I wish we could have seen that. Dan, quick little pop shot over everyone, and that's unfortunate for USM. Dan found in an awkward spot. Didn't necessarily have to go up for it, but he did. Gets a pass right to the opposition. That's 2-1 Bentley. USM still got 45 seconds to equalize this. Let's see what they can do. Straight up to Lucas. Dan's got it. Gets a big 50, and that's into USM's defensive zone. Darian, big save there. Shot into the corner. Darian doing what he can. Leaves it mid for Dan. Dan's got no boost. Lucas has got to go for it. Lucas gets a 50. That's off to Dan on the right side. Lucas plays it back to Darian. Dan's going to go up for it off the back wall. He's got 15 seconds left to see what he can do. Lucas, big clear. That's going to be in Bentley's side. Let's see what USM can do with it. Darian's going to be up. He gets faked. Let's see what else they can do. That's up. 0 seconds left on the clock. How long can USM keep this off the ground? Not long at all. And Bentley are going to equalize the series 2-2 going into this pivotal game 5. If USM can keep playing like they did in game 2 and 3, then this game should be wraps, but we will see how this game 5 plays out. We've got 5 minutes to determine a winner. Let's see who's it going to be. Big 50 there from Dan. Dan gets another 50. He gets a third 50 straight out to Darian. Darian's going to take it off the right wall. He's going to go for something big here. Starts a little air dribble. Gets a second touch. Can't get it around the third. 50 there from Lucas. Dan's there. They get around Dan. Can't get around Lucas. And Darian's there to send it into the corner. Lucas will be there. Now Dan's going to make something up. He's going to send it into the left corner for Dan. Lucas is there. Big clear on the right side for Lucas. He's going for a pass. Pinch off the right wall. Bit too far for Dan. Darian gets it back middle. Gets a second touch. No one's there. Dan on the right wall for Laps in the corner. Lucas trying to do what he can. Can't do much, but Darian's there. He gets a clear. He gets a pass. Can Dan finish it? He cannot. A big save there from Rico. Lucas gets a 50 in the right corner. Another 50 in the right corner. Up high. Bentley trying to clear it, but USM keeping the offensive pressure on. Demo there from Dan. Darian trying to demo. Dan's there. 50 into the right corner. Nice little touch there from Lucas to get it over. Can Dan save it? That's a good shot from and we'll restart. Darian. Clear. Dan tries to go for it. Goes over, but Lucas gets a 50. Darian a shot. He's going to go for it off the ground. Saved by Rico again. 50 into Lucas off the right corner. Dan gets a pass mid, and that's straight to Darian. USM gives lead this game 5, 1-0 with 3 minutes left to go. And that's a great start. What a pass there from Dan. Team play to there. It started with the team play. Lucas got a good 50 up high in the corner, and USM pull away with the lead 1-0. Let's see if they can extend this. Dan off the left side. They're going to leave it for Bentley. Quick shot there. Good shot there from Laps, and that's going to get around everyone, and Bentley are going to equalize very quickly there. They're going to take the equalizer. And that's 1-1. With still 3 minutes left to lead. It's 3 minutes left to go in this game. Lucas, good 50 there. Rico, straight to Darian. Soft touch. 50 from Dan. Invincible's gonna turn around. Quick shot quick shot opposite side. Laps with a shot. And that's quick. There. And Lucas can't find his footing. He goes by the first ball. And he can't get back for the second shot by Rico. Bentley are going to take a 2-1 lead with 2:41 left to go. Let's see what USM could do with this. Shot here coming in from Bentley. Off the bar. Off the sidewall. Lucas there, no boost. Gets a 50 to Darian. Darian's going to try something. He gets it clear. He's going to do what he can. Dan's there in the corner. To Lucas, 50. This is how it started last time. Big clear for Bentley. Darian can't get it over one, gets a 50. Soft touch there, but Dan's going to get a shot. Dan's going to turn. Fakes out one. Bentley over Lucas. To get a bump on Dan. They got a bit of counterattack here going. Good, nice clear by Darian. Can't get it over one, but Dan's there, send it in the corner. Bentley have people on the back wall. Lucas, full boost, what can he do? Can't do much. Rico is there. Invincible with a shot. Darian puts it off the backboard. Dan gets a little clear off of it. Invincible's still there. Lucas is going up for it. Doesn't have any more boost. Gets out of it. Lets Rico take the touch. Dan tries to send a pass out to Darian. Gets a touch. Lucas almost sends it top cheese. Darian looking for a shot to Dan. He gets it, but Invincible is there for the save. What a shot there by Lucas. Doesn't get it, but that goes off the post straight to Dan. And this game is now level at 2 goals apiece with 1 minute 12 left to go. Once again, a good follow-up by all of USM. Team play, a very good team play there. Lucas getting a very decent shot, and that's going to be a shot for Darian. And that's in off the kickoff. And that's now 3-2. Starting us off with this last minute in a fascinating way. Darian puts USM up by 1 with a minute left to play. Darian over 1. Lucas can't get the shot. Can they get the 50? Darian's left with no boost. Huge 50 there from Darian. What a play. Big clear from Lucas. 45 seconds left to play. Dan going for the demo. Can't get it, but they get the ball. Send it off to Darian. clear off the left wall. Darian's got it over 1, over 2. He's going for a demo. Rico trying to do what he can. Can't get around Lucas. Lucas gets the bump. Laps is there. Now it's Rico. Tries a flick. Can't get the flick. Darian's up. Left corner. Shot off the left wall. Rico's there. So is Invincible. Darian playing it safe. Playing it slow. Huge 50 there from Darian. From Dan, I mean. Then to play to Darian. Gonna ground it. Is this going to do it? All USM need to do is have it touch the ground. And USM comes out victorious against Bentley. That's going to give Bentley their first loss of the season. USM is going to move to 4-1 on the season, and that may put them atop the division. What a series here from USM. An incredible go-around, took us the distance to Game 5. What a match! I can't say anything else. I mean, I'm lost for words right now. Just an incredible match played by USM. Wonderful job. Great win here today. But anyways, that is going to be me signing off. I am Laser. You can see me on this channel tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I will be streaming the League of Legends game. If you want to see more Rocket League, come back next Thursday at 8 o'clock. Or if you want to see any other games, check us out Monday through Friday, usually at 8 o'clock on any of our 5 Twitch streams. That's me signing off. We will see you all next time.